Okay, so I want to check in with you guys. We are entering week 7. So that means we've been at this 43 days, if I've done my math right. And we started on this as a foundation program, and that's really what this has been about. We've spent a lot of our time really dialing in on just paying more attention even to movement practices, our habits around food, around exercise, and just starting to have, again, more and more awareness even of just like what we're doing, maybe where we can find other ways to fit these types of things in. And what we're going to talk about this week, what I want to have an invitation for you, is really around just setting the new standard. And this is a very simple practice, but it's a very powerful one. When we started, I asked you guys to write down some goals and also dig deeper into like, what is your why? Why are these goals so important? And that really becomes a motivation for everything we do. It's not about losing the 10 pounds or getting stronger, going to the gym 2 days a week. It's what that gives you. It's what does that feeling give you when you achieve that goal, or maybe it changes something in your lifestyle now that you're able to do that just makes a really big impact. And that is very, very powerful to dig down and really know what that deeper why is. But today, instead of thinking about just a goal, which a goal is often very temporary, if your goal is to lose 10 or 15 pounds, what happens when you achieve that goal? Do you set another goal to lose 10 pounds? Do you set a goal to gain 5 pounds of muscle? Do you just stop altogether and then a year or two from now you're back at the same goal? Instead of setting goals, I want you to think about setting a new standard. And that is the difference of saying, I want to lose 10 pounds versus I am someone that prioritizes my health and my fitness. Or I am someone that regularly moves throughout the day. I'm someone that walks after every meal. I'm someone that eats foods that I know nourish my body and feel good. Those are statements that become the new standard for a way of being. And just like we taking a shower or brushing our teeth or getting up and getting our kids off to school, going to work, like those are things that we just expect of ourselves. And I would argue that setting a standard for yourself around your well-being, your fitness, your health is just as important, if not more important than many of those, because this is your body, your vessel that allows you to do all these other things. So if those things are, deemed important and they are prioritized, why is it sometimes harder to prioritize something that we know is going to make us better for the people we care about, for the things that we love to do? And so that's the invitation this week, is to take some time, grab a piece of pen and paper, and sit down and reflect on maybe what are some limiting beliefs you have, or what is something you've learned over the last 6-7 weeks about maybe what movement even looks like to you, or how this could be incorporated into your life. And oftentimes, when it comes to limiting beliefs, it might be something like, I'm just not somebody that has the time for this. I'm too busy. Or, I know strength training is important, but it's just not me. I'm not going to be someone that lifts weights. That's just not my thing. Or, I don't have time for this even. When I get a little bit, when I get things slow down, or when the kids are grown, or whenever what happens, then I'll start to do it. Those are all limiting beliefs, and they keep us from being our best self. And so I want you to sit down and challenge any of those beliefs that you might have about yourself and write the new standard for the way that you want to be. This is incredibly powerful. It's very simple, but it's incredibly powerful practice to take that pen, put it to the paper, and write down the new standard for yourself. And then what I want you to do is, over the course of the next week, is don't just write this down and forget it. I want you to keep this in front of you and just keep referencing back to it. Review it, fine tune it, see if that actually, okay, this is it. Or maybe I need to change this little thing, or maybe it's actually not that. It's something else. It evolves from that. But really reflect on what these new standards or this new standard is for yourself until you have it and it feels right and you've got it ingrained. It aligns with your why, and it takes everything that you've been working on over the last 6 or 7 weeks and puts it into, now this is the way forward for me. And so my invitation is for you to do that this week. If you're so inspired, share it with the group. Share it in the messaging app. It's going to not only help reinforce it for yourself, but I promise you, it'll help others as well. We're all in this together. We all have the same struggles and challenges, and we also have the same aspirations as well. So you can help yourself and you can help someone else by sharing these things with us. So that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Take some time. What is going to be your new standard? This is your standard for your way of living, for your way of being, that you can carry for you for now and for forever. So with that, just remember, guys, I'm here to help you any way I can. Reach out to me, reach out to the group. We're all in this together, and let's just all keep moving. So we'll guys see you here soon. Thanks again. Bye.